Hey, good morning. Good morning, team. So we are live. Gonna give you guys just a little bit to jump on, but I am so excited to come live to you guys today for our team call. So super excited. Have a couple of things to talk to you guys about. And I hope that this will help you to have some takeaways, something to help you guys with your business. All right, you guys. So once you come on, just comment below so I know that you're here so I can give you a shout out. Otherwise, we will get going in just a little bit. Okay, so while people are popping on, I will talk to you guys a quick second about our weather and how it's totally crazy. So I don't know where you guys live, but here in our town, it's gone from being super hot to cold, kind of like, well, not cold, but like a humid rain. And then after the humid rain, now it's like fall weather. So it's like brisk and windy and the leaves are falling off the trees. So it's been weird for me, and it's not doing a really great job with my allergies. So anyways, that's me. All right, you guys, so we will get going. Okay, so I have a couple of announcements to go over. One of them is Team Spirit. Now, you guys might be seeing some posts. Good morning, Lori. So one of the things that we're going to talk about is Team Spirit. Good morning, Reagan. Hi, guys. So excited you're here. All right, so let me know how you guys like me doing the team calls inside the team page like this too, because I'm going to try a couple different things and see what you guys like the best. So good morning. All right, you guys. So one of the announcements that I wanted to go over is Team Spirit. Now, you've probably seen this all over the place on like our corporate page, Leslie's page, Anita's page. I mean, it's like all over the place. So I wanted to tell you guys that, hi Reagan, I love your son, that we will be joining as our team. So our team, Be the Change, will be joining Leslie's team. Now, you will see today that Anita posted just today that she also registered a team for people to join. Now, while that's awesome and I love that, the only problem with that for us is that Leslie, which is Anita's upline sponsor, has been talking about her team that's going to be starting in November for like the last week or so. She's been talking about it. She's been going on live calls on our team page. And so I already committed us to Leslie's team. So after this call, I'm actually going to put the link below for you guys to register if you guys want to participate in Team Spirit. So basically, you can go in the back office and check this out yourself, but Team Spirit is going to, it's kind of the same thing as Fall Classic, which if you guys have been around for at least a year as a coach, you probably remember Fall Classic last year where you get these teams together and you're all pushing towards a goal of helping as many people as you can, and then along the way you're earning prizes and recognition, and it's like so fun and it creates this team culture. Well, this year, they're doing something even more exciting, which is not just having a really small group of people, but they're bringing together huge teams, which is going to create this massive amount of energy and excitement and like lighting up that fire for you guys in the business again. So I'm super excited because I've been in Leslie's team page for, I don't even know, a long time. And the energy and the feel of her team and just me getting to know her team, I'm super excited to participate with her. So how it's going to work, and again, you can find all the rules in the back office. It's all back there. But we're going to be earning individual prizes and then prizes as a team based on Success Club points and how many people we help for the month of November. So registration just opened. She registered her team. It's called DAT, D-A-T, Coach Life, L-Y-F-E. And again, I'll provide you guys the link below. You'll actually click on the link, register yourself as a team. You'll put Leslie's name, you'll put the team name, and I'll give all this to you guys after the call. And then you'll put your name and coach ID. So that way, we'll be on any calls that she has, any, powwows and all of that stuff. And we're going to have so much fun together. So I'm really excited about that. Okay, and then I wanted to talk to you guys about the launch of Core de Force. Now, I don't know who has tried out Core de Force on Beachbody On Demand. I think that most of us have, and what most of us found is we got really sweaty and we felt it in our abs, right, Lori? Like for probably a day or two, I want to say maybe 2 days for myself, I actually in my obliques felt like, it was like painful, and I could tell that I had worked that area, and I'm sure it was all the twisting, that you do when you're, boxing and everything. So I'm super excited about that program. It actually, to me, yay, you tried it out, Lori. Okay, so to me, Core de Force reminds me of Turbo Fire or Turbo Jam, which are like my old school standbys from when I first started with Beachbody programs back in 2007. And so, I've gone through them, and you can only go through them so much before you kind of get bored, that's me anyway. And so I'm super, super excited that they're bringing something very similar that has new energy and new people that are doing it. And the test group results that I am hearing, oh my gosh, you guys, people like that have already been on their fitness journey and have already been fit and like working out consistently for like a year, a couple years, like they're even seeing more definition in their abs and stuff. And that's been my goal for a while now. And so I'm super excited. So the program itself is supposed to launch on October the 31st, or November the 1st, around there. And so I wanted to share with you guys, and you'll find out more tips. Good morning, Laura. Thanks for joining. You'll find out more tips about Core de Force, how to go about the launch on tomorrow's call with Janelle, if you guys pop onto that. Now, I can tell you that Janelle Summers has been in this business, I think she said 8 or 9 years. It's been a long time. So she's gone through several launches, and she knows how to talk about the program the best way possible without coming across as salesy, but getting people super excited about it and getting on her list. So that when the program comes out, you have this list and you go back to those people and you'd say, hey, the program just came out, let's get you into the test group. And so I've been running my own test groups for probably a year. I've done size. I've done, let me see. You guys list below the ones that you've done too. I know we've done some as a team. We've done Country Heat, 21 Day Fix Extreme. I remember doing that one. Insanity Max 30, and I can't remember some of the other ones, but it seems like there's been more. But I'm just going to share a little bit with you guys on what works for me personally, and then you can get, yes, Hammer and Chisel, thank you. I knew there was more, thank you. So I'll tell you guys how I go about it, and then you can decide for yourself how you want to approach the launch. But you don't want to, yes, 22-minute hardcore. I love that program. Lori, thank you for being so knowledgeable. Okay, so this is how I basically go about a launch, you guys. And I wanted to give you my tips because this seriously helps with your Success Club goals. Again, whatever those are for you depends on where you want your business to go, but there is action you have to put behind getting your Success Club points. And when you have like a plan on how to get there, it really, really helps. And so with these launches, I have found that I get a lot of, people wanting to join, oh, wow, that looks amazing. I want to try that too. Oh my gosh, look at the results that girl had. I want those too, And so here's what I do. So it's about 2 weeks, maybe a little less than 2 weeks before the launch, okay? So I plan to, and you can take notes if you like, I plan to create an event page, and I'm going to call it something like, I don't even know if I'm going to use the name Corps de Force, because I sometimes people, when they don't know everything about Beachbody and they think they know things about Beachbody, can get turned off by the names of the programs because they're like, oh, I already know what that is, and they won't even take the time to go in and like look at what you have to offer. So I'll probably call it something like, kickboxing and boxing test group or something like that. That's just more generic, just to pique people's interest so that they'll even go into the test group event page, okay? So I'll create the event page, and then I'll invite everybody and all that good stuff, talk about what it is in the description. And then starting today, now I might not be doing this program yet for my own health and fitness journey. Okay, I'm doing 21 Day Fix Extreme right now. Also kind of throwing in some Turbo Fire just to kind of prep my body for Corps de Force. But whatever program you're doing right now, I don't want you guys to get off the program, so keep doing it, okay? But what you can do for social media is go on to Beachbody On Demand. I'm hoping that they have the sample there. If they don't have the sample, I know that we're getting another chance to do it here on October the 24th. So put that in your calendar. They'll have a sneak peek inside Beachbody On Demand on October the 24th. So what I like to do is when those sneak peeks come out, I record myself with my phone doing each move, okay? And then I do separate videos for each move. And the reason why I do that is I plan on social media to show those moves once a day with a real hype up thing about, oh my gosh, this brand new kickboxing program's coming out. It's going to be amazing. If you want to get, into my test group, comment below. And I add this amazing amount of excitement to it, okay? And I get people commenting, boom, 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 boom. I saw that so much for Country Heat, you guys. Like that month when Country Heat came out, I almost got, I think I helped like 15 people that month, which equals like 30 Success Club points, okay? So if you plan ahead and you don't wait till the last minute and you on purpose do something every day talking about that program, it's going to make a huge difference in your business with helping people, okay? So that's what I do. Every day I do, one move, I post it. I have, a little description about the move that I did that day. I am real pumped up about it. And then at the very end, I'll say, I have a test group coming up on November, whatever it is. We can do a team one if you guys would like to do that too. And, comment below if you want some more information. So that's what I do on my personal page. Now, same thing on my business page. If I have a business, or if you have a business page, you can do that there. Then inside the event page, every single day, you guys, and I don't know if you know this or not, but inside your event pages, they're public, okay? And so once you get up the event page, I don't know if you know this, but you can actually post in there every single day, okay? And what that will do is that will put it back into people that are, maybe and the yes, and then, it also puts it out into the public again. And so you'll actually be, creating more people coming in and seeing more about your event. So I don't know if you know that, but now you do. So every single day inside the event page, I will go to Google and I will grab a Corps de Force before and after picture, okay? Because they already had the corporate test group. Now they're doing the coach test group. So there's already plenty of pictures online that you can actually, see. So get one of those pictures every day, and just put it in the event page and talk about like the story of the person, because normally they have the story that goes with the person. And, if you're ready to join, my test group, comment below. So every day I'm creating this excitement inside the event page, okay? I will also put my video that I also put on my personal page. I will also put it inside that event page. So I'm doing it in 2 places, to capture as many people as I can, because, not everyone's online at the same time. Not everyone is going to see your stuff, at the same time. Some people see event pages more than they do, personal. It's just, I don't know, the algorithms on Facebook is so confusing and big and whatever. So I just try and touch as many places as I can, because I really feel like that helps. So that's kind of how I have been doing my launches. Then when people express an interest, you of course comment, to them, tag their name, that you'll be sending them information, and then you'll just take them over to a private message and start talking about, their goals. Now, if you've already talked about their goals before, hi Lorraine, good morning. So if you've already talked about their goals before, and maybe you told them about, another program like 21 Day Fix, those kind of things. Let me just make sure hopefully you guys can hear me. I don't know if you have to tap on the screen to hear, Laura. If you tap on it, sometimes that'll help you to hear. I've had to do that on other people's. Or you can go back out and then come back in and tap on it. So hopefully that helps. Otherwise, this will be inside the team page once this is over, the live call. And so you guys can actually rewatch it if you need to. Okay, so if you talk to somebody about a program before, and now they've expressed an interest in, the new Core de Force, it's very, very simple, you guys. So easy. You already know their goals. You already know all that stuff, okay? So you can just simply go back to them and say, hey, thanks for your comment underneath my, my test group for this new program coming out with kickboxing and boxing. I'm super excited about it myself. I can't wait. We're going to do it together and be among the first people to receive, results before it launches to the general public, so we can actually be talking about it before anyone else even knows about the program. Do you still have that goal of losing, 50 pounds? Do you still have that goal of, firming up your abs? Like whatever their goal is, you want to bring it up again. Is that your same goal? Okay. And then, you basically just, talk about the program, and you can, show them the little, description that we have, that goes over, everything that comes inside the package, with the link to Core de Force, the price, and all that good stuff, okay? I don't know if they've released the price yet, but in the past, when they have launched any new program, it's normally $140. So right now, I'm assuming it's going to be that price. So when you go to talk about the price, I would say the words around $140, just to play it safe, until we actually get the real number, because I don't know what the real number is. I don't know if they've seen it yet. I haven't seen it anywhere. So if anybody has, just let me know. So that is my plan with Core de Force. I hope that those tips help you guys. Okay. The next thing I wanted to go over is this Coach-tober that we've been playing the last couple of weeks. Comment below, you guys. I seriously want to know if this game that we're playing right now, Coach-tober, has it been helping you to stay on track with your posts? As far as giving you ideas and that type of thing. Have you seen any traction in your business from, these posts? I'm personally having a really good time, and I hope that you guys are too, and I'm super excited to see who wins the big prize at the end. So if you need a reminder about how to win prizes, what you can earn, go on to our cover photo inside the team page, and just click on it, and then it'll show you how to earn points and what you can earn as prizes and all that good stuff, okay? But so far, just from me looking at, how many points everybody has earned the last couple of weeks, so far from what I'm seeing, it looks like Amanda is in the lead, okay? And so if you guys want to beat Amanda, all you have to do is just whatever I, talk about posting for that day, post it, up on your page, and, put the screenshot of what you posted, and then just update your points, and that's it. And at the very end, you'll have a chance to earn some pretty cool prizes. Good morning, Julie. And so, what else was I going to say about that? Okay, the points, I did try to do the Google spreadsheet, but it wasn't working for some weird reason, I don't know. And so to update your points, just go into the files section of our team page and you can update the points there. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Don't forget, you guys, that you can earn bonus points for Coach-tober, not just from what you're posting, but when you bring on challengers and you hit Success Club and, you go real high in Success Club numbers. I can't remember what they are right now because I'm not looking at the thing, but just go into the cover photo and you'll see. But there's a bunch of way to earn bonus points. So if you guys have earned any of those bonus points, feel free inside the file section to update that yourself, okay? So you can even put bonus, I hit Success Club, or whatever the bonus points are for. Okay, so that is all the announcements. Does anybody have any questions on that before I move on to just a little motivation? I'll give you guys a second. If you have any questions on Team Spirit, the launch of Core de Force, or Coach-tober, I'm going to give you guys a second to have the comments come in because I know sometimes it takes a little bit. No? Okay. All right, so what I'm going to actually go over today as far as the motivation piece of our team call is taken from a book that I'm reading right now. Yes, okay, thank you, Laura. I knew it. I knew you guys had a question. Okay, so Team Spirit. We are going to be doing it with Leslie's team. And what you missed in the very beginning is that Leslie has been talking about her Team Spirit for the past week or so, I want to say. And I had no idea that Anita was even going to be doing one until just today. Like, she just posted about hers today. And so I already committed our team to Leslie's team, and so I'm going, after this call's done, I'm going to post the link for you guys to register, so you'll have all the information, what the team name is, Leslie's spelling of her name. Excuse me, all you have to do is just put in your name and your coach ID and submit. And as soon as you guys register for that, just comment below this video that you're all registered, because I'm going to be keeping a running list of people on my particular team that are going to be doing this with us, so that we can, help to push us and that kind of stuff. But I'm super excited because I love the energy of Leslie's team. It's pretty cool. Okay. So I wanted to share with you guys some amazing, oh, Laura, by the way, I wanted to tell you, congratulations on your team volume. I was in my back office today, and I don't know if you saw it yet, but your team volume is like over 500 points right now. So that's combined everybody purchasing and everything. So I wanted to tell you good job. Okay, so I am reading a book called The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth by John C. Maxwell. Oh my gosh, you guys, legit, this book is so amazing. Oh my gosh, like this is, and Lori knows this for me when I talk about this all the time. Last year, you guys, I had this goal to read like 10 books. I'm like, I could read 10 books in a year. That's, maybe a book or so a month, But here's what happened. I started reading Joel Osteen, Become a Better You, last year. And that book was like, every page I was finding some nuggets in there. And it was making me cry. And I'm like, you know what? I just can't rush this book. I feel like if I don't soak in what I'm learning, then it's just going to go like this. And it's not going to equal that growth that I want so much. So I'm kind of finding the same thing with this book, The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. I love it. There's one for leaders if you're wanting to become a better leader by John C. Maxwell, or there's just for personal growth. So this one, I'm just going to read to you guys what struck out to me the most today, okay? And then I'm going to share with you how I think that this can apply to our business. So this little section is called Embrace a Positive Vision for Your Life Based on What You Value. So John C. Maxwell talks about this movie that Reese Witherspoon was in back in 2006. She won an Oscar for Best Actress for her portrayal of June Carter Cash in Walk the Line. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it was a pretty good movie. But she quoted June Carter Cash saying, "People used to ask June how she was doing, and she would say, 'I'm just trying to matter.'" And then John C. Maxwell says, "I know what she means. We all want our lives to matter. And that's hard to do when we don't believe that we matter." And when I read that this morning, I was like, man, there is just so much work in myself that I need to do on my belief system. And I'm sure that other people on our team struggle with the same type of things, you know? And so if you have a positive vision for your life and you take action to fulfill that vision, you guys, then you will more readily recognize that your life matters, okay? And so, we talk about this a lot. Inside our team page, corporate talks about, needing to know what your vision is for your life. And just on Monday, on the wake-up call, oh shoot, I can't remember that gal's name, but she talked about that too. You can't just say, I want to hit Success Club and leave it at that, because then you're just going to be, numbers driven. And numbers driven, you burn out on that. You burn out. You can. If you hit high numbers in Success Club, you can burn out if you don't have a clear vision on what your life should be and the direction you want it to go. And so you need to ask yourself a couple of questions, you guys. And if you have a pen, I would write these down, because I truly believe that this is going to make a huge difference in your business. I had to write these down myself, and I had to, go outside and just kind of sit there and think, what do I want? And why? Why do I want that? What is that going to bring my life, if I get there, okay? And so here are a couple of questions that can help you guys to hopefully see what you value and the direction, that you want to go based on your vision, okay? So you need to ask yourself, what do you value? So, what do you hold important in your life? For most of us, we're moms, right? So we hold our family as a high priority, high importance. But what else do you value? Do you value maybe great friendships? Long-term friendships? Do you value community? What is that for you? What do you actually value as a human being? Okay, so write that down, and then write all your answers down. And then what prompts you to see a positive vision for your life? Okay, I'm going to read that one again. So what prompts you to see a positive vision for your life? So what is it that makes you see a positive vision for your life? Is it something that you have to do, and if you don't get there, your life is not going to be as good as you want it to be, So if you don't have a vision, what normally happens is you can become, I'm going to throw out some words, apathetic, lazy even. You can be withdrawn. You could be, have no drive. I mean, there's so many negative things that can happen when you don't have, this vision, like for yourself, okay? But if you tap into what you value, all right, and you try to see what you could be, it can inspire you to take positive action, all right? And every positive action you take helps you to believe in yourself, which in turn helps you to take more positive action, all right? And so I actually put a quote in our team page yesterday, and it was talking about how you might not be ready, but when you take the action steps as if you're already ready, then it's like your mind catches up with the actions that you've put in, okay? So in this business, you guys, we all have different goals. You might have financial goals. You might have maybe you want, just to lead a healthy life yourself and inspire other people to do the same. Maybe it's not necessarily an income goal. It could be anything that you want, okay? I have my own, goals with this business. Mine are more financial, and that's because everything that I have ever written down as far as, my dream life, my vision I want for my family, my vision I want for, being able to participate in giving back to my community and all these things, they all come back to finances, okay? And so I know that I have to, make a certain amount of money to then have, the certain lifestyle that I want to be able to give to my kids. Like, I want to be able to show my kids that anything is possible, and that even if you don't have money now, you don't have to wait back here for it to come to you. You can be the one to go out to create it, to create that life that you want. And so I really want to encourage you guys to grab hold of whatever you value, whatever, this vision is for your life, and allow Beachbody to come in and be that vehicle to help you get there. Because it can, you guys, it can help you get there. I'm going on almost 2.5 years next month in this business. And, while my paychecks aren't, sky high every single week, they are at this place now where we own our own house, okay? I help to pay the mortgage on this house. I help to pay, for our groceries. I help to pay for, like this Boy Scouts now that Josh is in. And before, I felt like I had myself in this average bubble where I was like, well, I guess this is it. I guess this is all, all life is going to look like. And I sort of just kicked back like this, and I sort of accepted it. And I was like, well, if this is how it's going to be forever, I might as well, not put any more effort in, because why? I don't have anything higher to shoot for, so I might as well just stay here, And I'm telling you, you can get real comfortable back here. You can start slouching. You can be like starting to lay down. You could take a nap here. I mean, you could get super, super comfortable not doing anything and just, staying back here on average, because it's safe. It's really safe back here. You don't feel like you're having to push yourself into uncomfortable areas, past boundaries that you're not sure what it's going to look like on the other side. I mean, it's really comfortable back here, you guys. But when you get so clear with what you value and what your mission is in this world, and you actually have that light bulb moment, which for every single one of the coaches on my team and other teams, you have this moment where the light bulb goes off and you're like, oh my God, I see the potential. I see the potential. And you grab hold of that and you never let it go, because you start to see and understand that the vision that you have for your life, it's achievable. It's right there. It's right there beyond, this little like uncomfortableness that you need to put yourself in, It's right there if you let it, if you just allow it in, okay? But to get there, you have to know what you value, you have to know what your vision is, and then you have to put action behind your vision, because you can't sit back here and have this vision and value and not do anything with it and think that just it's going to come to you. It's not. It's not, okay? God gave us talents, right? He gave us abilities. He gave us desire, but we can't live in desire. We have to put action behind it, okay? And so that action in the Beachbody realm to get to that vision that you have for your life equals the 4 vital behaviors. It's so super easy, but we make it so complicated. I don't know why. I don't know why we make it so complicated. It's not. It's not complicated at all, you guys. If you go to the back office and you print out the 4 vital behaviors and you post that bad boy up somewhere where you're seeing it every day, and you look at it and you're like, have I done the 4 vital behaviors today? If I haven't, I need to commit to that. And I'm telling you, if you do those 4 vital behaviors every single day, consistently in your business, over time, you're going to build up this very successful business and life, and you're going to see your dreams come true, and you're actually going to be living inside your dream. And you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm actually here. That wasn't as scary as I thought. It wasn't as scary as I thought. You know what? Now I want to push myself even harder, and I want to see if I can go to that next level. And that's what happens, but you have to put action in. You have to get over your fears. You have to get over, whatever it is that is holding you back in this business. And you just have to do those 4 vital behaviors every day. That's it. And just don't worry. Take away all the emotion behind getting in and just get them done. Take away the fear, take away the doubt, take away the unbelief in yourself, take away all the emotions that hold us back and just drop them, okay? Drop them. You put on positive music. For me, I love worship music because I really feel like it puts me in this mindset of serving other people. I don't know. It just does something to me, and I'm loving on people, and I just love it. But whatever it is for you, might be different. Might be rock and roll, might be yoga music. I don't know. Whatever. Put on music, because I really feel like it drives our mood. And put on something that makes you feel good, and just go out there and get your 4 vital behaviors done every single day. Check, 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 check. And you'll know, even if, nothing happens today, as you do that consistently, stuff will start happening, like people reaching back to you and saying, hey, yeah, I would love to learn more about your upcoming challenge group. Hey, yeah, I would love to learn more about what it means to be a coach. But you have to ask and you have to invite. So most of us, that's where we stumble, is that 1 vital behavior where we have to go out and invite people because we're like, get too heady. What are they going to say? What if I say it wrong? What if they say no? I mean, seriously, you guys, if you can get out of your head and just be like, nope, I got to do my invites today. I'm just going to get them done. I'm not going to care about the response. I'm just going to get them done. And then I will work with the people who are willing, and I will work with the people who respond back. And that's where my energy and focus goes on, is with those people. If you can get into that mindset every day, bam, you are going to have success. I'm telling you guys, it will happen. I promise you. All right, so now we're going to have a little bit of Q&A. So hit me with any questions, comments, if that inspired you, motivated you. And I will wait just a little bit to see if you guys have any questions. Anything like that's good that's happening in your business, maybe something that you see is creating some traction in your business. I don't know, maybe you're frustrated with something and you need some help. This would be a good time to ask for help if you guys need that or anything like that. So I'll just wait a little bit. Going back to looking in all the comments. I don't see any questions so far. Okay. So I will log off if I don't see any questions come in. Thanks for being here, you guys. I really appreciate it. Let me know how you like this team call. I like this too. I love going inside like Anita's page or Leslie's page when they have a live call. I'm like, ooh, a live call. I get to talk to them. I love it. I'm just kidding. All right, you guys. No questions? Thanks, Reagan. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks so much. Reagan, let me know if you like this type of team call, because I'm pretty experimental right now. I just want to make sure that, you know, whatever we do together as a team, that we all kind of collectively feel like this is a good type of call. Like for you guys, you don't have to get ready, so that's a plus. You could be like in the bathtub and no one would ever know it, right? So, all right, so Laura is saying she's still having trouble with time management with 2 kids. All right, you guys. All of us, Lori, Reagan, you have more than 1 child, so maybe you can give some tips. And even if you're still struggling, you are further along than Laura because she's a brand new mom to 2 kids. So she's brand new with having 2. One thing that I feel like helps me with having kids. Now, of course, my kids are older, so I'm not in the same place that you are now, Laura. But when my kids were younger and, you know, I was barely running on sleep, you know, I had a newborn and then I had my 2 other boys because they were, let's see, when Josh was first born, Michael was going through, what do you call it? Not speech therapy, but something with, he still has a learning disability. He learns slow. And so I was going to a lot of appointments with the school for that and with doctor's appointments for testing and things like that before he was able to, you know, we found out what was going on. And then we implemented it into the school system and where they pulled him out from class every day and they went over stuff. But it was this big, stressful process. And so I was lugging around my baby everywhere and had a full-time job. I wasn't doing coaching then, but I'll just tell you how I did it with the full-time job because I was still in sales and I still worked from home, so I still had to make the time. So I'm sure this can apply. Cody was on the football team, which he didn't stay on long. He didn't really like it. He didn't like getting hit. But when he was on it, you know, I had coach practices, or not coach practices, I had team practices, so I would go drop him off, and I would come back, be with the baby, go back and pick him up. Sometimes I would stay, you know, if it was warmer weather and I didn't have to worry about the baby. So there was a time when I was super, super busy, but I still worked at home because I've been working at home for a long time. So I basically would just find those pockets of time, you know, and when I saw like 10 to 15 minutes of time, instead of, you know, sitting back with Netflix or sitting back with, you know, playing on my cell phone or, you know, pulling up recipes if I didn't really need to be needing a recipe for that night, you know, instead of watching TV, which for me, TV is the biggest distraction in my personal life. So I find it easy, especially working at home, to just go and sit and watch like a little bit of my talk show or a little bit of my soap opera, which I don't watch anymore, but a little bit of whatever, you know, even if it was just 10 or 15 minutes. So I had to get out of that habit of, you know, instead of using those pockets of time for like decompressing, I would use those pockets of time for work. And I, knew that I could get in like 4 or 5 business calls to people. And actually, out of those 5 people, I could maybe have one really good presentation when I worked at the Better Business Bureau, which that one presentation could turn into a sale, either that day, like when I was talking to them, or after I faxed, them some information. But, I just found those pockets of time. So that's how I did it. And then, we're a TV family. I don't know how, I don't know if you guys allow your kids to watch TV, but, and I know there's so many articles that say it's bad and blah, 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 blah. But you know what? When you're a mom and you're trying to run a business and you have kids with responsibilities, I don't think personally that it's wrong to sit them in front of a show, that they really like for like 30 minutes, because they're going to be really into it, and then that's going to allow you to get some stuff done. I'm reading your comment, Lori. So Lori said, it's so rough, but right now I'm getting up super early. Like I go to bed maybe an hour and a half after the kids and get up at 4:30. So I have time to myself to put my head together, get personal development in, and try to get my workout into before they wake up around 6. That's pretty awesome. And that takes commitment. It's just like our health journey, right? You just have to create those new habits, and then you form them as a new habit, and then it becomes like a natural thing, like brushing your teeth. So Laura's saying, my newborn is only sleeping with and on me. Does that mean he's sleeping on you? Like literally he's sleeping on you? So you let him sleep on you? Is that what you're saying? He doesn't sleep in a, I can't even think what they're called right now. See how long it's been, you guys, since I had a newborn cradle? Does he not sleep in his own little cradle? So it might be easier for you to sleep with him like that. Co-sleep. See, I never did that. I read so many books about how it could make it harder later on the detachment phase when they go in their own bed. So I was like, I don't want that to happen. So I was one of those moms that listened to James Dobson and different authors like that. And they talked about where they could still be in the same room, but like in their own little cradle right next to the bed, so that you could still, have your own sleep, where you could, lay on your side and things like that. Because I always felt like if I'm not my best at my best with my energy level and all that as a mom, like I don't feel like, or I felt at that time that I couldn't give my best self to my kids. So we all have different ways on how we raise our kids, but I don't know if that's something to think about. Okay, yeah. And yeah, it just takes a little bit more discipline. That was a good question, though. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. I think that's another conversation outside the team call. Oh man. Yeah, see, Laura, I'm a totally different mom. I'm such a different mom in that way. I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I needed my own space so bad that, to recoup for myself. I felt like if I didn't have that time, separate time, and I still had the machine thingy turned on so I could hear them breathing, but I just felt like I just needed that, because if I didn't get it, I sucked. I felt like the next day as a mom. Yep, discipline for sure. I'm going to try working out while wearing him. Oh, Laura. Okay, well, I hope that helps. Yeah, just find those pockets of time, and hopefully that helps you. Does anybody else have any questions? Yes. Yeah, sleep is totally important. We have to sleep. We have to. You guys, I don't even let my dog sleep with me. I'm like, no, you go in the crate, because I am a very light sleeper, first of all. So if my sleep gets interrupted, I have a really hard time going back to sleep. And then my next day is just screwed up. Like, I have no energy the next day, and I want to nap all day. And that's not good. It's not good. It's not good. All right. Does anybody else have any questions? All right. Give me some hearts if you like this love call, if you like this live call. Heart it up. Heart it up, people. Otherwise, if there's no other questions, I will let you guys go. But this is fun. This is fun, you guys. I like this live call. I like hearts. Thanks for the hearts, you guys. All right. So if anyone else has any other questions, just comment below with them, and I'll get back with you guys today, or we can help. Oh my God, look at all these hearts coming in. This reminds me of Periscope. How fun! All right, you guys. I'm really glad that you liked this call. That was fun. But yeah, if you have any other questions, just comment below and I'll answer them later, or anyone else on our team page can answer them. But look for the link. It's coming below. And don't forget that tomorrow is Janelle Summers' call at 9 in the morning Pacific. She'll go over how she does her launches with new programs. And you can maybe compare and contrast. Which way do I like? How Heather does it, how Janelle does it, how someone else does it. But whatever it is, figure out your own way and just do it, okay? Because you don't want to let that bad boy slide by. Because if you don't, take advantage of that, you could really be missing out on helping some new people, because when that program launches on infomercial, boom, 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 they're going to be off buying it. And yes, I will. And they could have got it from you, right? So I will definitely post the title of the John C. Maxwell book below for sure. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining today's team call. I really appreciate it. And until next time, have yourself an amazing day. And God bless you guys. Bye.